You know that one player on every team? The guy who gets the ball in impossible situations, surrounded by defenders, back to goal, pressure from every angle, and somehow he always gets out of it. He never panics. He never loses possession cheaply. Even when he can't turn or pass, he wins a foul in a dangerous area. And everyone on the pitch knows it. Coaches trust him. Teammates look for him. Defenders respect him. Now here's the question. Why can't that player be you? If you're someone who freezes when pressure comes, who rushes passes to nowhere, who gives the ball away and immediately regrets it, this video is for you. Because I'm about to show you exactly how to become the player who never loses the ball. Let's go. Let's get something straight right away. Ball retention isn't just about having good technique. It's not just about body positioning or scanning. Those things matter, but there's something deeper going on. It's psychological. Here's what I mean. Think about the last time you received the ball with a defender closing you down. What happened in your head? I bet it was chaos, right? Should I pass? Should I turn? Where's my teammate? Oh, no, he's coming closer. And then boom, you rush it. You mess up. You lose the ball. Now compare that to someone like Messi or Neymar. When they're under pressure, their brain looks completely different, literally. Scientists have studied this. Elite players under pressure show almost zero activity in their prefrontal cortex. That's the part of your brain that does conscious thinking. Instead, all the action is in their motor cortex, the part that controls automatic movement. They're not thinking their way out of pressure. They're feeling their way out. It's like when you first learned to drive. Every movement was conscious. Mirror, signal, gear change, turn. Exhausting, right? But after a while, you stopped thinking about it. Your body just knew what to do. That's what we need to build. Most players are stuck in conscious mode when they receive the ball under pressure. Their brain is trying to calculate 15 things at once, and by the time they decide what to do, it's too late. The best players have trained their nervous system to stay calm when chaos erupts. They've developed such a deep connection with the ball that they don't need to look at it. They can feel where it is. How did they develop this? Think about where Neymar grew up. Small courts, tight spaces, constant pressure. He played thousands of hours in areas barely bigger than your bedroom. He didn't learn ball retention from a drill. He learned it by feeling the game. That's the secret. Football is a game of feeling, not just thinking. When you're surrounded by defenders, you don't have time to process information consciously. Your body needs to know what to do automatically. And that's exactly what we're going to train. Most players have never even heard of proprioception. Big word, simple concept. It's your body's ability to know where it is in space without looking. It's what lets you control your limbs without staring at them. It's what allows you to turn with a defender on your back without losing balance. It's what makes the difference between smooth and clumsy. And here's the problem. Most players never train this. They work on passing drills, shooting drills, dribbling drills, but they never train the one system that makes all of those drills useful in a real game. Because if you can't control your body under pressure, your technique becomes useless. Think of it like this. You can have the best car in the world, but if the steering doesn't work, you're going nowhere. Barefoot training. Your feet have thousands of nerve endings. They're the gateway to body awareness. But if you're always wearing shoes, you're dulling that sensitivity. Start training barefoot. Just 5 minutes a day. Stand on one foot with your eyes closed and hold your balance. Feel the tiny adjustments in your ankle, your toes, your hip. Then add instability. Use a pillow, a wobble board, even just shift your weight. This forces your body to make micro corrections constantly. After a week of this, add barefoot juggling, barefoot passing. Feel the ball with your foot. Let your body analyze its weight, its movement patterns, the tension needed to control it. Want to make it harder? Juggle while walking backward. close your eyes. Trap the ball from random bounces off a wall. Make it unpredictable, just like a real match. Wall reactions. Stand 1 to 2 meters from a wall. Pass the ball hard with your right foot. Instantly control with your left. Then switch. This forces quick coordination between both feet under time pressure. Your brain can't predict what's coming. It has to react automatically. Use a tennis ball if you want to make it brutal. The balance test. Here's how you know if your proprioception is improving. Stand on one foot with your eyes closed. How long can you hold it without shaking or moving? Too easy? Do it on a pillow or soft surface. The longer you can hold that position without wobbling, the better your body awareness. And the better your body awareness, the more control you have under pressure. This is the bridge between technical training and real game intelligence. These drills connect your brain and body. They build that sixth sense that elite players have. Now let's get practical. You're on the ball. Defenders closing in. What do you actually do? Watch how Eden Hazard used to handle this situation when he was tearing up the Premier League. He wasn't the biggest guy. He wasn't the strongest. But he was impossible to dispossess when running at full speed. Why? Because he understood something crucial. Ball protection isn't about strength. It's about physics and psychology. When Hazard felt a defender closing in, he'd position his body and leg between the defender and the ball. Suddenly, the defender faced a lose-lose situation. It's a mental game as much as a physical one. Here's the biomechanic. Think about the difference between a pole and a pyramid. Which one is harder to knock over? The pyramid, right? Because of its wide base and low center of gravity. That's exactly what you need to become. When you shield the ball, drop your body height, bend your knees, lower your center of gravity. You become a stable platform that can absorb contact while keeping the ball secure. In this position, you're loaded like a spring. You can explode in any direction the moment an opportunity appears. Position your hips and legs to create a barrier between the ball and the defender. Use your arms subtly for balance, not to push and foul, but to feel where the pressure is coming from. Watch Ronaldo's old clips. He was a master at this. He'd make contact with his arm just enough to sense the defender's position, then use their own force against them. You're not pushing back with strength. You're accepting the pressure and redirecting it. Here's a common mistake. Players shield the ball, but stand completely still. Wrong. Watch Busquets or Verratti in tight spaces. The ball is never still. They're constantly making tiny touches, tiny adjustments that keep the defender off balance. This creates new angles for passes or escapes, and it prevents the defender from timing their tackle because they never know exactly when you'll move. Train this. Dribble in a small area while forcing yourself to keep your head up. It'll feel uncomfortable at first. Your brain will want to look down. Resist that urge. Trust your feet. Want to accelerate this? Use a tennis ball at home. Dribble it around without looking. The smaller ball forces more precision. The indoor obstacles force constant adjustment, and the lack of visual feedback forces you to develop feel. Now, I need to tell you something that might shock you. Losing the ball isn't the problem. Playing scared is. You've probably been told your whole life that losing possession is the worst thing you can do. Maybe a coach yelled at you. Maybe a teammate gave you a look. And now, every time you're under pressure, your first thought is, don't mess up. That mindset is killing your game. Look at the stats. Messi loses the ball constantly. Salah, Mbappe, all of them have high turnover rates. But does anyone question their impact? No. Because what matters is what they do in the moments they don't lose the ball. Elite players take risks. They attempt the line-breaking pass. They try the solo run. They shoot from tight angles. And yes, sometimes they lose the ball. But they're not playing to avoid criticism. They're playing to make an impact. Most players do the opposite. They take the safe pass. They slow the play down. They try to look clean. And that's exactly why coaches stop trusting them in high-pressure moments. Watch Yamal's performance against Inter. He lost the ball 7 or 8 times in the first half alone. But his body language never changed. He never looked afraid to try again. And here's the key. Where he lost the ball mattered. Most turnovers were in the final third or neutral zones. That's not a mistake. That's intelligence. If you're going to lose the ball, lose it where your team can recover quickly or where the risk can create reward. The question you need to ask: are you playing to avoid losing the ball? Or are you playing to make something happen? Are you passing backwards to look clean? Or are you scanning for forward options and trusting yourself? Are you thinking like someone who fears judgment? Or someone who wants to dominate? Because if you shift your mindset from don't mess up to make an impact, your entire game will change. You'll unlock a new level of confidence. You'll start taking calculated risks. And yes, you'll lose the ball sometimes, but it'll be for the right reasons. Because you're trying to create something. Becoming the player who never loses the ball isn't about being perfect. It's about training your body to feel the game. It's about lowering your center of gravity and using physics, not just strength. It's about developing your internal GPS through simple daily drills. And most importantly, it's about shifting your mindset from playing safe to playing brave. Start with one thing. Maybe it's 5 minutes of barefoot balance training every day, or it's practicing shielding with a tennis ball. Maybe it's just deciding that next match, you're going to take more risks in the final third. The players who never lose the ball aren't afraid of pressure. They've trained themselves to thrive in it. Now go become that player. What's the hardest part about keeping the ball under pressure for you? Drop it in the comments and subscribe. I'm dropping training like this every single week